Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently working on becoming a king, specifically of Norway. That is our current target. So in order to do that, we're going to need to make a duchy level title over here. Now this guy has a duchy level title. If we were to fight him, we would want to subjugate him, I think. Because we would get the primary title if we did that. If we did a conquer duchy, the Jarldom would be destroyed. That would cost us 250 gold to recreate. That's a lot. So we want to subjugate him. In order for that to happen, we're going to need a lot of prestige. So we can start farming that prestige up. Our best bet would be actually to raid for right now. We should check to see 0 loot there. Okay. Not a lot of loot over this way. There's 15 loot, but that's all the way down there. 15 loot here. No loot here. None. 3. None. 0. 15 loot here. Okay. We could do a little bit of raiding here. So we're going to raise local raiders. We're going to head in and loot here. And then we're, of course, going to immediately attack this guy. I think we're not going to push down all the way this way just yet. But we're going to loot this, and then back off, and then attack this guy. Unless we have a truce with him. Do we have a truce with him? We do, so we can't actually raid this. This is pointless. We're going to disband this army. Fantastic. Now, I believe we were working on swaying this guy in order to try to get him to accept vassalage. We only need 11 reasons. That feels pretty doable. So, how do we want to do this then? We're not truced with this gentleman. Is there any loot here? There is, actually. We can raid over here. It's not maximal loot. But, stop that. I want to raise local raiders. There we go. We can head up over here. And we're going to raid this 9 gold. Then we're going to go after this guy and annex him. But we absolutely need to be pushing through and rivaling Sweden right now. We are not exactly a viable rival for them, and we need to work on our prestige farm for that to happen. We are lacking only 1 longhouse over here. We still truced with this guy? We are. Okay. I'm dumb. Okay, we're going to disband this army as well. Wow, there's just not a lot to do then. We could look it up here, but this costs prestige to attack. And we know that these guys are in a pretty powerful alliance that we kind of struggled to defeat previously. And these guys are reasonably powerful as well. Well, maybe not. But this does cost prestige to come up here. So, honestly, I think we have to chill for the moment. I'm not necessarily okay with it. But I think it's absolutely required. 30th of October, we're going to be able to call a hunt. So that will be helpful. Control here is at 48. Control here is at 60. Okay. So the increased autonomy here is going to go away in... And that's good. We need that to go away. Our control has to come up. And it will, eventually. That increased autonomy, though, that is hurting us. No doubt about it. They chose a good time to have a peasant uprising. But I think our current goal is to get the prestige to build a longhouse here. I think that's the idea at this moment. Also, what's the upgrade requirements? 100 and 300. Got it. Okay, so that's fine. We definitely want to get more prestige rolling in. So we're going to go ahead and call our hunt. Beautiful. We're going to need to save up some cash as well. And we just have to wait out truces right now. 50 gold? Yes, absolutely. Gold is very valuable right now. We can turn the gold into prestige, or we can spend it on structures. All of that is very, very good. We return home. reinvigorated. So in Mirar, we're going to instantly begin constructing a longhouse. So much for that prestige. Okay. We are above our domain limit right now. What changed? Unclear. But I'm going to have our wife switch over to manage domain. She's not good at it. She's really, really bad at it. But that does put us back up to 4 of 4 holdings. And this has given our soldiers a chance to regenerate, which I guess is a good thing. But I don't like this peace period. I want to be expanding right now because Sweden is a problem for us. We can't really take on Sweden, which is a big, big problem because our capital is de jure part of Sweden. So we need to deal with that. How long on these truces? This truce is actually over. So we're going to raise our raiders now. They're going to come in and loot this. And then they're going to come back once they're done. Excellent. Time to hit the books? Yes. Time to hit the books. 50-50. We'll see if that works. We're also working on swaying this guy, and he would accept. So we're going to offer him vassalage. Beautiful. So there's another one. Next up, we're going to maybe start looking at swaying this person. Her realm is distant from yours, but not once we take this. So we're going to work on swaying her. Wonderful. And of course, we're going to take this after we're done with this raid. This should cost us piety to declare, so no big deal there. We can actually just walk right up here now, since this is our vassal. There we go. Ooh. We can ransom them back. Do it. Excellent. That was 100 gold. So, we learned the Sami language. That is excellent. Time well spent. That will allow us to have better odds up over here. So that's fantastic. We can usurp this Jarldom. That's very expensive, of course. So we're going to hop back over here and put down our troops. Then we're going to instantly declare war on this guy with a Conquer County CP. That costs us faith, and that is perfect. We're going to raise up over here, and we're just going to immediately head on in. Beautiful. Now we're currently illustrious, which is fine. We need to farm up some prestige. Now, the best way... Hang on. The Boneless joined this. Isn't that guy over here? Yes, that's this guy. He's got a lot of troops. We'll see if they get here in time. We're heading in. He is quite a long ways away, but that's a lot of troops. Maybe we capture this guy in this stack wipe. No, we don't. Okay. Well, 8 months. We'll see if the Boneless shows up before then. We'll imprison this person. That's fine. We can also challenge the Jarl of Northumbria to trial by combat. 150 gold for that. Okay, so here's the question. How good is he? Prowess of 6. We have prowess of 7. That's not very much. I'm going to be real honest. I think we'll hold off on that for now. Is this all he's bringing? No. Okay. Well, he has arrived. That's a lot of troops. I should have looked at his allies, for sure. We're going to run for the moment. Okay, so let's take a look at what this guy actually has. So... that's really not that much in terms of men-at-arms. Now, that's more than we have, for sure. And yeah, that would end up losing. A better army commander as well. Okay, sure. We could put this guy in. Surprisingly, he's worse, though. Probably because of unyielding defender. Okay. So we're going to run away for the moment. We do need a steward, and we'll put this guy in. We need a chancellor as well, and we'll put this guy in. He's not great, but he'll do. So here's the question. Is this guy just going to run around? Like, if he just runs around, he'll eventually run out of supplies and start taking attrition, right? Now, ticking war score will be against us, but that won't start up for a while. We're going to head up into these mountains. Now, we will also be taking some small amount of attrition up here. We will eventually run out of prestige at this rate as well. He's leaving. What? Wait, where's he going? Is he coming up over here? If so, we'll take the bait. And we're going to come siege. We have a diplomacy perk available, and we can take writing history to commission an epic. That would be another good way to transfer gold into prestige, and that's something that we're interested in doing right now. Time to start composing. So we're going to use the accomplished storyteller. That's very but that's okay. It should focus on me and my destiny, of course. You can see he already started to take a little bit of attrition there. Now he's coming over here. Is he planning to siege? Or is he going to come over this way? He's fairly spread out. In fact, he's quite spread out. Wait, why would they get the defensive here? They wouldn't. They would not get the defensive here. Now, we're not going to commit to a pitched battle here. Under any circumstances. In fact, the battle is going to happen where we are. 500 martial lifestyle experience or a family epic book artifact, which improves combat advantage. I like that. Okay. So they're going to fight us here. Now we're going to retreat eventually. When are we going to retreat? When these guys are about to arrive. Okay, we're out of here. We got to fight only a small portion of his army there, and that's what's important there. Not that we lost here, but rather that they lost 400 troops and we lost 200. Cool. So we're retreating back to our capital. 75 renown or more prestige. Hey, an enjoyable tune. 150 prestige. Sounds good. So is he going to continue to spread out here? It kind of looks like it. They want a white piece. I accept. I don't want to fight the boneless. We're out of here. Okay. So that white piece is fine. I mean, it's only 50 piety. It's not a big deal. I absolutely should have checked that he was allied to Jarl Ivar the Boneless. That's something that we should have checked. There was a chance that maybe we captured him in that first battle, if he was even leading the troops. I don't know if he was. But as it is, yeah, I'm out of there. Now we could go after this guy hypothetically, once that truce is up. that truce is going to be up in 3 more years. So that's quite a bit. So 50 gold or 75 prestige. I think the 50 gold is worth more. So we'll take the 50 gold for the moment. And we're also going to host a feast with that. Because the feast is worth 75 gold, or 75 more prestige, rather. So we're going to send the invitations and host a feast. Welcome, friends! We'll be able to raise a runestone in a while anyway. What a good evening. An excellent epic. So that's 150 prestige there. And we now have an inventory artifact. Okay, how does this work? Okay, so open your inventory. Sure. You can equip the artifacts. I see. Okay, so what slot does this equip to? A trinket. Got it. Prestige 0.1 per month and controlled territory defender advantage. That's pretty solid. And it will break in 75 years? Yes. After being equipped for 75 years. So we're going to keep this equipped. But if it wasn't for that monthly prestige, then we should de-equip this and only equip it at war. Interesting. Okay. So that's fine. We're at 261 prestige right now. Make that 339. And it was just drunken ramblings. I suppose this is goodbye. Our family epic. And we're going to get another 150 here. Gout-ridden. Ugh, okay. And a failed treatment. Oof. So there's 150 more prestige. We're at 489, and we accept these ransoms. Absolutely. Cool. So, we're faced with a crossroads right now. We can attack Uppland in a subjugation war in a little bit here, once we have 500 prestige. That would get us what we need in terms of duchy titles to create the Kingdom of Norway. We're lacking a total of 7 de jure counties. This would get us 3. I think this is the way to go. I think we wait until we have... Oh, this guy died. Okay, sure. Well, we have a new heir, and he's unmarried. We're going to probably go by stewardship skill. He is 17. Okay. Well, that's a little inauspicious, but we'll go for like this. There we go. Sounds good. So we need to make the kingdom. That has to be our current goal. Absolutely. No way around it. Now, this alliance is problematic for us. And I don't think we're ever going to make this guy happy. So that's something we need to worry about. Ooh, 43%, huh? 46%? Or a guarantee of gaining 150 prestige, losing stress, and... Yes. This guy would lose opinion of us, but he's our heir. We don't care. It's his fault, so he can pay. Beautiful. So we have enough prestige now to declare on this gentleman. With a subjugation CB. We've already waged a subjugation war in our lifetime. I suppose we have, haven't we? Sure. We could do a conquered duchy, but this will destroy the Jarldom. We're 46. That's something I should have thought of, for sure. We have 111 gold right now. Okay. I'm currently considering raiding. We're still truced with this guy, I believe. Yes, 2 more years. Now, most of these we're going to be able to take over all at once. Will we be able to do that with this guy? Yes. What about this guy? Yes. So that's not going to delay us at all. Cool. So what is currently delaying us? Well, we're going to have to just do a conquer duchy on this guy. I think there's no way around it. This will destroy the title, and we'll have to create it. So we're going to need to save up 250 gold. We were going to need to save up gold anyway. Let's go ahead and declare this. And we're going to raise up here. Okay. So we're going to move in over this way and start sieging. We don't want him to have ticking war score. 75 prestige. We're going to take that. Excellent. This guy joined the war. We don't care. He has 1 troop. That's amazing. He has 1 troop. We don't care about that. His ally can't join the war. Exchanging letters with this guy, huh? He's a neighboring ruler. Or we could gain 150 prestige, and so we shall. What are we going to do with all this prestige that we're banking? Well, we're going to want to start increasing our men-at-arms. There's no doubt about that. These Varangian veterans are very good. We might want to have more of these. They counter spearmen and heavy cavalry. Now, the Vigmen counter archers. We don't really have anything that counters heavy infantry at this point. Is there anything that counters heavy infantry right now? Yes, light footmen. Okay. So we might want to have 1 of Vigmen, 1 of Varangian veterans, 1 of light footmen. These are archers. So we would need something in theory that counters, let's see here, spearmen, heavy cavalry. Pikemen would counter light cavalry. So I guess we would need light footmen and pikemen for right now. I suppose so. Okay, so we know where his entire army is. We are going to leave a siege force. It only needs to be about 200. So we're going to leave these guys here, and we are going to march up this way and see about fighting. Now, if he comes this direction and we end up having to chase him this way, that could be problematic. We can make our way up here and try to cut him off. We'll see if he allows this to happen. He shouldn't. He should come up this way and try to fight this force. But we'll see if he's smart enough to do that. He may or may not be. Regardless, this is the biggest land grab that we're going to have. Okay. Apparently we needed 300. So we're going to split off our, smallest unit of levies here. Like these guys. And they're going to come back over here. Cool. Oh yeah, this is 300 here. Sure. For some reason... Oh, the garrison reinforced. I didn't think that the garrison would reinforce while under siege. But okay, it was at 200. Fascinating. So in we come. We do have a spy master position available. We'll put this guy in. And we're going to beat their army, of course. We always were going. No problem there. These guys are going to walk up here and start sieging in the tribe of Stieg. Wonderful. And with that, it is about time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're hopefully going to be able to make the Kingdom of Norway, but I think we're going to be pretty gold limited on that, so that could be problematic. We'll see how that ends up going. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.